So I'm going to show you how I curl my hair with a straightening iron. First, so I already brushed my hair and I'm going to use the Chi Iron Guard. It's a heat protectant just to make sure my hair doesn't get too fried. And then I just brush it one more time to make sure it kind of goes into all the strands. And then, just to make it easier, I like to use those clips again. And I just section my hair off kind of into 3, maybe 4 sections. Let's just see. So, and again, these sections don't need to be like super neat. Yeah, I guess 2 clumps for my hair right now. And then I just brush it. And I just part it in the back again. And swing it over to the front so it's easier for me to see what I'm doing. The straightening iron I'm using is the same one as the previous video. I think you can pretty much use any straightening iron to do this for this method. I like to use this method just because my hair doesn't really hold a curl that much, and I found, even with product, and I found with the straightening iron I don't really even need product and it still holds it all day long. Okay, so I take a little section in the back. And then I take and be careful, the hair and everything gets hot, so don't burn yourself. I take the straightener and I put it in the back. I take it upwards like this, and I put it in the hair, and I twist it once only. And I try to catch the hair usually just to make sure it stays, straight. And I just pull the straightener through almost to the ends, and then I just let it go. And sometimes I like to just make sure the curl is in there, so I just twist it a little bit. And then I take the next section. If you want to. And it just kind of depends how you want your curls. So let's do this one again because it didn't turn out that great. And you can always take smaller sections as well if you want like a tighter curl. Oh, and I always turn it away from the face. You can do it towards the face as well. I just prefer my curls to go in that direction. I'm going on to the next section. It's kind of the same deal. I just take my brush, run it through the hair. And then I just kind of part it in the back again and swing it to the front. Sometimes to make sure it doesn't really tangle with all the other hair, I'll just take the clip and just kind of and then on to the next section. It's the same deal. I prefer my curls to be more loose, more beachy type of wave, rather than super, super tight. But that's all, preference. Personal preference. If you have really, really curly hair and you kind of want more beachy waves, you can always try and straighten your hair. I know it's kind of counterproductive, but straighten your hair first and then do this method, and then you have like more beachy waves instead of like super tight, crunchy girls. And here again, you kind of just part it wherever you like to part your hair. I kind of just keep it, kind of to the sides. I'm not really that into like a really straight part of your hair part, I guess. So I just keep it there. And again, I sort of just clip this hair to avoid, not remembering what parts. Brush this hair again. And then take the part, hold it tight towards the end and kind of just pull it through and twist it. Next part of your hair, same thing all over the head. And again, maybe this method won't really work for you. You'll just have to use a curling iron or the curling wand. It's all about preference and what you think works best for your hair. I found that this works best for me. And then once I'm done with this side, I kind of just check if there's any hair I feel needs more curling, but it looks good to me. I'm done curling my hair. You can use any hairspray if you want, or any, whatever products you like to use. I don't like to use hairspray because mine tend to hold with the straightener, but I do like to use the Big Sexy Hair Weatherproof. For some reason my hair recently started to really frizz, so this kind of helps with, keeping the frizz away. I kind of just smooth a little bit. And then the last thing that I like to do is kind of slightly just pull my fingers through the curls to make it more not so stiff, a little bit more just kind of beachy looking. If you like them stiff, don't do this step, but I like to have a board look like hair and not, single curls. And that is the end result.